So, I'm going to do my best not to keep this as long as possible, but I saw this on Twitter and a couple times on Facebook. This image, courtesy of Wrestling Universe, saying these are the only four WWE superstars who never turned heel. And there are also some debates off screen in the chat over on Twitter. But there's some problems with some of this. I mean, with Rey Mysterio, yes, he technically never turned heel in WWE, but he did have a brief heel run of sorts over in WCW as part of the Filthy Animals after he unmasked. But at least with WWE, they're not going to acknowledge that. Jeff Hardy, this is a major no-no because he actually had two heel runs in WWE throughout his career. He turned heel in 1999 when himself and Matt Hardy ditched Michael P.S. Hayes and joined forces with Gangrel as part of the New Brood after Gangrel ditched Edge and Christian as part of the Brood, so he turned heel there in 99, and he had a very brief heel run for a few weeks in early 2003. There are some segments on Raw you can see, like including the one where he looks disgruntled and everything, and Shawn Michaels hit the super kick on him. So he did have a brief heel run in 2003. Warrior, in WWE, yes, he did not turn heel, even though he was a heel in real life. I know he had some heel run stuff before his time in the WWE in his early run. I know when he was teaming with Sting in their early time in their careers, but at least within WWE's terms, yes, this would be correct. Now with RVD, he had two heel runs, and within WWE. With the first run, he was technically a heel when they did the whole WWF, WCW invasion stuff going on in 1997, even though he was trying to say he's anti-ECW, but he's still saying he's the whole damn show, appearing on Raw, siding with Jerry Lawler, so they still put him over as a heel, and if you remember, there was a match on Raw in 97 where he went up against a young Jeff Hardy, so he was a heel on WWF television in 97 regardless, and he was technically also a heel in 2001 as part of the invasion. Yes, he was over with the crowd as in a babyface terms, but he's still siding with the Alliance. He's still part of the Alliance, anti-WWF. He was sporting the ECW name, so he was still actually a heel in 2001. They didn't turn him into a babyface till after Survivor Series, because that's when the Invasion storyline came to an end. They turned him face because he was going against the Dudley Boys. I think it was like a handicap tables match or something like that. So he was a heel twice in WWE. He did not turn, but he was technically a heel. So within all four of these, yes, Ray was never heel in WWE, but he did in WCW. Jeff Hardy had two heel runs in the WWF, 99 and 2003. Warrior was never heel in WWE, but he was in real life. In RVD, he had two runs where he was technically a heel, even if he didn't turn it, but he was still a heel in the WWF. Now, some posts that we got over here. In fact, let me try to move this around a second because I want to show some of the comments that we got over here within the Twitter thread. In fact, let me expand this out. Okay, position. There we are. Or better yet, let me focus this on there, because I want to get both this image and all that in there. So you can see here, this is the tweet that started all. Shout out to Nico, by the way, no hate towards him. But he's also saying John Cena has entered the chat, but technically that's also incorrect because Cena was a heel from October 2002 until right before Survivor Series 2003 because he turned heel when he cut a promo on Billy Kidman because they lost the tag team tournament to crown WWE Tag Team Champions at No Mercy 2002, so he turned heel, started the rapper gimmick not too long after that, and then he was a face before Survivor Series 03 because he joined Team Angle after being attacked by Lesnar's team, so that's also technically incorrect. Cena is not part of this chat. And some of the things he's trying to say, was he a heel or just over as fuck? No, he was a heel. Just because you get a positive reaction does not mean you're a babyface. It's all based on how you're booked. And of course you have Sean saying RVD was a heel and Impact for a while. I don't remember that. I don't remember RVD ever being a heel. I know Jeff Hardy was in TNA. But I don't remember oh wait, yeah, I just remembered, yeah, because it was the stuff that I read with his run about having two girlfriends or something like that. Were a heel in real life. Ray was a heel in SVR 2011, but in WWE on television, Ray was never a heel. And you also got Legacy over here, bringing up the fact that Jeff Hardy, yep, 2003 heel run. There's an image from there. RVD with the 97 run. Jeff in TNA. Steamboat never had a heel run either. I think if you also look up on his Wiki page, Steamboat wanted to turn heel, but Patterson told him no because you're just a natural babyface. So I don't know if Steamboat ever had a heel run. He might have in his early days of his career, but not in WWE. Richard here also is bringing up Tito Santana. I don't remember him being heel either, so yeah, I think that's another good statement there. And again, bringing up the new Brood. You have this promo on... Well, come on, pause it. I'm not going through copyright again. Hint, hint. With Cena was cutting a promo on Eddie, which turned Eddie babyface because he was doing a whole racist thing with Mexico and Border Patrol and all that. Yeah, you got all this other stuff with people trying to bring this up. We're heel in real life. Yeah. There goes Xbox again. Yeah, you got other people saying, yeah, there's big disagreements in here. Saying these guys turned heel. I mean, some of them, like I said, Ray did not have a heel run in WWE, but he did have one in his career. WCW, even if nobody remembered it. But he had a heel run. Hardy had 2 heel runs in WWE. Warrior was a heel in real life. And RVD also had 2 heel runs. So hopefully that ends that discussion. Because this is not 100% correct in terms of any of this. And like I also mentioned, Warrior was heel at the beginning of his career when he teamed with Sting as part of the Blade Runners or something like that. So, yeah, there's some issues that come into light involving this post.